welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. Every thought's manifesting. Every thought is manifesting. Everything you do manifests. Everything is manifesting. Everything in your life is a product of what you're feeling, thinking, believing, and you are directing all of it. Can we get in touch with that and get over blame and believing that something came in your life because it was just imposed on you, or that you're punished or you're not privileged? All of these things have meaning. We need to really talk about this, because this is the one thing we want to manifest. We want to do all the manifesting stuff and law of attraction, and then I didn't order that. You either believe it or you don't. All right? What do you believe? If you don't believe that you are creating absolutely everything, then don't even watch these channels. Because that belief alone sends the universe a message of I'm powerless, and it will create that. It is creating it. There's no delay in that. It creates that. That's your reality. That there is always going to be something out there that you didn't order. And that there's no value in that. You see, we think because it's bad, we don't see the value in it. It's bad. It shouldn't be happening to me. Instead of saying, why is it happening to me? Why am I choosing these people? And then there was somebody who said, well, I didn't choose, oh boy, if I hear this one, well, oh yes, it makes so much sense, but, we don't like butts on my channel, but I didn't choose that person to come in my life. The heck you didn't. They can't come in your life unless you go, yes. Right? Sometimes they'll come in your life because you're supposed to say no. Another thing too is my friend who said that her mother's being abused by her sister. And my friend is in another country and can't be there, but a neighbor is sharing information that this woman her mother is not being treated properly. And she said, somebody told her that's the life path she chose. No, 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 let's get that in check. Everything's an opportunity for you to become that higher being. So if that situation is in place, there's always some other player involved. There's always something going on in there that allows you to be something greater. So when the nasty person shows up, maybe you spent lifetimes allowing yourself to be a rug. And now you're getting your power and accepting your power, and in this lifetime you say, no, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen this time. I'm of value. I bless you. Bye. We're not on the same frequency. And so this person, oh, this 80-some-year-old woman, maybe that whole scenario, of course, there are no coincidences, was there for you to say, are you going to step up to the plate, or are you just going to stand back and watch the abuse? See, we get to be heroes. We get to be heroes. Not to oppose or battle, but to take the higher, more peaceful path. So if you step in a situation and you take over in a way that is best and highest for others, you're changing the planet. Everything's an opportunity for you. You're manifesting everything. So all those situations that seem really negative, guess what? They're meant for you to change yourself, your planet, to evolve, to help others to evolve. They get to choose, but you do not have to participate in bad behavior. And don't tell me you have some contract with somebody. The contract may be that you just say no this time. And that you're in it for whatever reason, but that person has no power over you. None. It was a collaborative effort. All of this absolutely has a purpose. So all these things you think are not, is not supposed to happen. I didn't order this. Oh, please. You know what? You want to play victim mode. You're on the wrong channel. We have power, all of us. You have equal power. You really do. You may have chosen a really, really challenging situation. maybe to evolve much quicker. Congratulations, you took calculus, not basic math, but you got to pass the course to graduate. What are you going to do with your life? You're on 100% in control. And all these other things that appear to not be your choice or whatever else that's going on, guess what? You ordered that in advance. There's a reason for it. So you got to follow through with it if you want to graduate. Unless you want to keep going through Groundhog Day. Waking up and the same thing every day keeps happening. Why is this happening to me? Because you haven't woke up and recognized that you're doing it all. That's it. I'm not doing it. He's not doing it. She's not doing it. You're saying somebody else has more power than you. They don't. You all agreed to play roles, and this is a play. And I'm going to tell you something. When you absolutely snap out of it, it will blow your mind of how not real this planet is. How not real this reality is. Reality is not real. It will blow your mind. And some of you know this. It's like, oh my gosh, none of this is real. None of this is real. It is a fabrication for us to play out experiences of what we possibly could be in every situation. And this planet got into a little bit of a problem. We took it way too far. And there's been interferences in the past with what humans were. You got to remember, you weren't always a human either. So it's not like we're humans and they're aliens. They were humans. We were aliens. We've been everything. Get over it. You're part of a galactic family. Seriously. Can we get out of the dark ages? Freaking look out in the sky. That's eternity out. That's infinity out there with trillions and trillions and trillions, trillions and trillions of planets just like this. But not quite like us. We're a threat. That's why we're on the outskirts of our galaxy. Because we're a threat to everybody with our negative energy. So here's why we're supposed to work this out. That energy, we are one spark. We are all one and we're connected. We're one thing. So whatever we do is affecting absolutely everything in the entire cosmos because it's one, experiencing itself. I don't know why. I don't know about you. I don't think this is exactly a lot of fun compared to what we could be doing. Contrast. All right, yeah, I get it. Let's move on. Let's go into fourth and fifth. Now, you understand that fourth dimension means a lot of stuff's fallen off. You're going to experience some negativity, weird. There's a very powerful, strong feeling right now I'm getting it's very heavy. I feel like something's happening right now. And this is almost April of 2019. Something very heavy is going on. And it could be the split, progressing, I don't know. But you will feel things in the collective. Absolutely. You must stay steadfast. You must be the hero if you want to progress. You're in control of everything. If you don't believe that, then that shall be your reality. So you say, well, no, this is true and this is true. Okay, it is for you. You created it. Oh, no, and blah, blah. I hear that all the time. Great. I'm not saying it isn't true for you. I'm saying you're doing it and you're believing it, and it's not going to change until you realize, holy crap. Holy crap. All of this can change right now. And none of it threatens me. None of it. None of it. You know, I watched an old session of, gosh, is it an old Star Trek? I think it's the old, but it was with Jean-Luc Picard, Captain Picard, you know, the more modern version. Although that's pretty old now too. Human beings were frozen, and they happened to be found by Star Trek, you know, the team. And they unfroze them. Well, unbeknownst to them, they had been frozen almost 400 years, and they were all in the old structures of the oh my gosh, here's the lawn guys again. Yeah, right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Lawn looks amazing. So they were used to the old structures, and one guy just wanted to talk to his banker and get his money out, and Jean-Luc said, and he says, well, what am I going to do on the planet? Everything's gone. And he said, we don't require the material world. We no longer rely on the material world. It has no meaning to us anymore. We live completely differently. He said, there are no banks. There is no money. He said, everybody's abundant. He said, there's no poverty nor hunger. He said, we don't live like that anymore. Everyone has what they need, and they never have to worry about that. And I thought, wow, that is so cool. That was so cool. And we can be like that. We have to let go of those material structures. And the fourth dimension will take you into that. Not that you're going to lose anything. In fact, you'll have even more abundance. But because you're giving, and whatever you give, you're going to receive. Remember, everything that you do is creating your reality. And everything you think and believe and your actions are a reflection of how you're thinking. So when you're giving abundance. You're sending abundance, and so you shall receive it. And you've got to be okay with that. And know that it's going to happen exactly the way it should, and I'm never threatened. I always have enough. I'm always going to be taken care of. And everything is a lesson. And if there's something happening that appears to be negative, I obviously have something I have to work on here. What do I need to do in a situation? That 80-some-year-old mom of yours? It's time for you to step up to the plate and say, I will not tolerate abuse. But go into it with peace. Are these things being taken care of? If not, how can I contribute? How can this be taken care of? Because my mother is important. She deserves to be treated with total respect. Because remember, whatever we do will come back on us. You may be in your 80s experiencing the same thing and going, oh my gosh, that's what it's like to be helpless and not be able to do anything, whether you deserve it or not, right? It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with, are we going to take care of each other? Children, animals, stop eating them. The abuses of all of this must stop, because we're not doing these things kindly, right? Even with our children in schools, telling them what they should and shouldn't accept in others. I have a friend of mine, I've got several friends, transgender. Why should they live on a planet that doesn't accept them? Why? Because we're all different. And only the negative, fearful people will feel threatened by that. And they're in a lower frequency, and this must stop. And only by standing up and being the peace and the love and the hero will change that. Absolutely everything you do is creating your reality and is all a part of you having the opportunity to be the most amazing you in every single moment. Are you afraid to do something? Why have people, internet marketing, you know, you guys see my internet marketing, it's down in the description. Internet marketing, free workshop, big effing deal. Go get an education. But I've got friends that'll go for 4 years at night school and hold a full-time job so they can go back into the matrix to do something else in the matrix and then suffer. And then they're afraid to take training so that they can learn new technology, because the world has changed. Get over it. And you can change it for the better. You are absolute. I'm counting on you. By the way, another thing, everybody says, why don't you have 1 million subscribers? Well, I have just so much control over YouTube. We are a collaborative effort. And the more you share videos that you like, the faster we'll grow, and the faster we will spread the message, and the faster we'll wake up people to say, you absolutely can live an amazing life, and you can help other people doing it. And they'll live amazing lives. And this whole planet will change because of it, because we're never going to go back to the old behavior and thinking that never worked in the first place. So please share the videos. Post them on Facebook. I've got some amazing people. Some of you are posting. Thank you so much. It's about spreading the word. This is a free video. Free video, right? Post it. Help other people. Let them decide if they believe it or not. You don't have to push stuff on others. But when we become the peaceful example, the heroes, we're going to be so amazing. Everybody's going to want to be around that. Why? It feels really good. It is good. It's a higher frequency. So get ready for a lot of changes. Get ready to feel some stuff. It's not you. If you're doing all the right things, if you're meditating, if you're, making it even, no matter what you're feeling, just hang in there. It's going to pay off. It already is. You're amazing. Don't forget, my e-course is out. I have a big discount, and the code Inspiration with Landria is down there. It's a huge discount, by the way. Use it when you check out. I have a journal. Journaling is powerful. You can go to landriaonka.com and find it. You can go to Landria Onkka on Amazon, and it's for sale. It's under $10. 80 pages of guiding you and blank pages for you to journal, and me giving you prompts to say, what patterns am I going to break today? Who am I? What am I going to choose to be? Write it. Read it every day and remind yourself of how amazing and unlimited you are. It's true. This is just a role. Play it out. Do your best. Be the hero. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.